Hey, it's me, Nalazar, and welcome to another episode of Exclusive Showcase. This one is going to be on Aboshan Cephalid Emperor. So, we got the Cephalid Emperor bundle in the vault. It's the first of the new Odyssey bundles, and the Aboshan Motion Cephalid Badood is a 6/6 for 14. When a cephalid creature you control attacks, disable the first enabled opposing creature until end of turn. And then trap 3, disable all creatures without flying until end of turn. So before I get any further, Octagon was really cool. They hooked me up with this card so that I could make this video. So thank you very much, guys. Now, Aboshan. So when I first read Aboshan, I actually read that it disables until the beginning of your next turn. I sped read it, and that is very wrong. So if you're looking at Aboshan and like me, you misread it, yeah, it's until end of turn. So when one of the cephalids attacks, it's going to disable it for your turn. But then those things can then come and attack you on their turn. So that disable is only going to prevent blockers. Now the trap 3 that disables all creatures without flying until end of turn, that's now going to go ahead and disable your opponent's stuff during their turn. And so I actually got some really cool footage of a Legacy game. I threw this into the Legacy training grounds. I had no idea what I was going to go up against. I've been seeing a lot of stuff in my coalition chat of people going up against like pure omniscience decks. So I was like, oh, I wonder what I'll get with the Aboshan motion. But yeah, it turned out to be a really, really cool match. And it was pretty fun using it. Now, Aboshan, the deck itself, by the way, is just running cards that will be legal in the Odyssey event. So I might as well show you the deck, right? So in the upcoming Odyssey event, we'll be allowed to use Origins, M19, M20, and Odyssey itself. And so I was trying to make a Jace deck because, as you know, I love this Jace that would use just those cards. And so I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Blue Sun Zenith, but this is what the deck looks like. I figured that I'd run the Aboshan motion with Frost Titan, and Frost Titan is going to give me some extra disable. I might actually wind up trying out Djinn of Wishes, but we'll see. Golos is going to help us get into Aboshan, and then some gem conversion stuff. So Dragon's Hoard, Rupture Spire, Gemstone Caverns, the usual suspects. And then for removal, I threw in Flood of Tears and Totally Lost. So with that all, let's just jump straight into the match and see that sweet, sweet gameplay. All right, so we get matched up against Jace. We got Frost Titan, we got Aboshan. We want to get the Frost Titan down first. So the Frost Titan gives us that sort of permanent disable, and then Aboshan is going to go ahead and hopefully with the trap ability lock down the rest of whatever it is that Nissa is going to want to do. So this is Legacy Training Grounds, and there's a lot of really scary things running around here in Legacy. So just looking at matches right now, dropping down Frost Titan, trying to really highlight Aboshan here. So I drew Blue Sun. Blue Sun is a pretty ridiculous card, honestly. If you haven't played with Blue Sun Zenith yet, or you haven't really faced one yet, then this coming event, you're going to get to see one of the strongest cards in the game. So here we go. Okay, let's make blue. That's going to bring us Aboshan, and then we can use our main man Frost Titan to lock down that Omnath. Blue Sun is going to be the clear choice here. We want to draw all the cards and get all the mana. Ideally, we want to leave as many of those trap gems available as possible so that Nissa will be silly and match the trap gem. So there she goes. So that's going to go ahead and lock down the entire field so that Nissa cannot attack. And that's really where you get to see the Aboshan's ability at work. So the first ability you see as I attack is really, it's disabling until end of turn, but there's nothing blocking. So at least in this particular match, it's not doing a whole lot for me. But that second ability is really locking Nissa down. And a lot of it is that Nissa is running a lot of gem conversion. You'll probably see in this event there's going to be a lot of Rupture Spire shenanigans, and this absolutely is going to lock down the Rupture Spire, because Rupture Spire is going to trigger a whole bunch of gems. It's gonna go ahead and pop them, and then that's just going to trigger all the traps. And so instead of Aboshan Emperor here, we're going to get Admiral Aboshan, or, well, however you want to think of the fellow. So at this stage, I'm thinking, all right, you know what? Nissa's got a little bit more of a play field than I'd like to contend with. It's going to be growing really quickly, especially with that horrible thing Explore down. So let's just go ahead, board wipe, and reset. We're going to get Aboshan down for free at the end of this. So Flood of Tears gives you your last card in hand, full mana. So it's going to go ahead and give the Aboshan in the event that you're wondering, why is that free? Yeah, last card, Aboshan, makes it out, makes some motion. And now at this stage, we're getting Golos, we're getting some Gemstone Caverns, and so now the goal is going to be to get to Jace's third ability and finish out the match. And this is one of the things that Gemstone Caverns is really good for. It's going to go ahead and give us some loyalty matches, and so that's just going to get us to those loyalty abilities a little bit more quickly. So going to go ahead, toss the stuff that I don't really need here. That Frost Titan is... Wow, you're being sticky, my dude. Get out of here. All right, let's go ahead and Blue Sun next turn. Or, maybe actually if I hold on to it for when I get my third ability, that's going to be a pretty big boost to the boys. So, let's see. Okay, well, there's the third. So let's go ahead, toss the Frost Titan. Definitely do not need that. And then let's play the third ability. Yeah, get out of here, Frost Titan. And then this should be about the match, right? Because it's going to be 48 added damage from the Blue Sun. And then with what I have down, yeah, that's going to be game over. So my thoughts on Aboshan as Nissa faces her final death is that, like, there are definitely ways to make it work, but it definitely needs the trap gems to be powerful. Because without the trap gems, it's really just 14 for, by and large, a vanilla 6/6. So, as a result of that, this card is definitely more of a gimmicky card than it is like a superpower card. So keep that in mind. I haven't played the Odyssey event yet, just like everyone else. So I don't know what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and show Aboshan here. And so once we know what that looks like and what that meta looks like, I can probably give a better idea on how good the card is. But at least from my initial play testing, it definitely seems more like a gimmicky card to me. So I hope you enjoyed this gameplay. I'm actually really pleased that I got such good examples of the Aboshan gameplay so quickly. And I'll see you in the next one.